Hi, welcome to my channel Digi Smart Office with Prayas Sharma. In my last video, we have learned what is SQL, what is data, what is database, and of course the DBMS, which is nothing but a software and application which connect database with the user. If you have not watched my last video, I have given the link on the top of the screen. Please watch it before moving ahead on this video. Now, today we are going to talk about what is SQL Server, its versions, additions, and of course we go through with the process of its installation. Now first we start off what is SQL Server and why I am going to use it. SQL Server is the dominant database management system. And why it is dominant? Dominant means it is used by various organizations throughout the world. If you want to get a job outside India or in MNC or corporate, you can easily get this by learning this SQL language on this database. SQL Server was first developed by Microsoft Corporation in 1989. The system is designed to manage and store data. Like other databases, it is also based on SQL, a programming language which is used to manipulate and retrieving the data from databases. SQL Server is compatible and can be used in almost all the operating system available in the market like Windows, Linux, Unix, and you can also run it on Azure and AWS. SQL Server is high performance database engine. It provides and boasts high performance, reliability, scalability, security, and manageability, and offers a set of powerful tools like data warehousing, analyzing, reporting, and ETL, which is extract, transform, and load. Now you have learned what SQL Server exactly is. It is a database management system. Now the question arises why we use SQL Server as our database management system over others which are available in the market. For example, Oracle, MySQL, Postgres, and many others. Remember, MySQL and SQL Server both are different. MySQL is a product of Oracle and it was developed by Oracle Corporation. Why we have chosen SQL Server? Just because it is a product of Microsoft, and as I told you, most of the companies in the market, or more than 80% of the companies in the market using Microsoft product like Excel, Power BI, Windows, these all are Microsoft products. So when we install SQL Server, it requires less configuration and it is compatible to connect with all these three applications. Now we will take a little bit time to discuss about its versions. It is not important to talk about its versions, but in short, various versions are need to be developed time to time to introduce new technology, to introduce new features for performance enhancement and make it compatible with other devices and to match the current demand of market. As I told you, SQL servers were first introduced in 1989 and since then there have been subsequent version of SQL Server like 2000, 2005, 2008, 2012, 2014 and 16, and the last one 2019. So we are going to work on 2019 because it is the updated one and we can download it for free. Now we will talk about its addition as we go through with the process of its installation. And now we install the SQL Server on our desktop or laptop. Now we are going to install the SQL Server. Search SQL Server. It comes 2019. Hit enter and you will reach on this site. Open the first one. When you open the website, you see here try SQL Server 2019. Click on here. Now you will see here these three additions, and if you scroll down you see these special additions. Now I will tell you these three additions are paid, and the first one is also called as a web edition, the second one is the standard edition, and the third one is the enterprise edition. The third one, SQL Server on premises, you will see this edition in most of the organization. Now these all three editions are paid and used to store and handle the massive and complex data. Now coming to down, you can see here we have been offered two different editions. They both are free. First one is for developer if you are a software developer, you can download this edition and it's for free. But we are not a software developer, we are working on SQL language, so I will download it Express edition, which is also free and for individual and for small organizations. So I click here to download, and now you see that my download has been completed. I will open this file. Now again it gives you the three options. First one is the basic one, which I am going to use. Second one is the custom. If you want to customize application before installation according to your need and requirement, then you can go for this option. And the third one is if you want to download the files right now and you want to install the application later, then there is a third option. I want to use the default one, which is basic. I click on here, and like all the application and software, it will ask me for the acceptance of their policy. I will click on the accept button. Now this screen will open and you can see here that we have the minimum space is 6578 MB and the download size is 266 MB. Now we can install it. It will take 10 to 15 minutes based on your computer configurations. Now it is going to take time, so I will skip that part. Now as I told you that what is DBMS, Database Management System, this is the software which helps to connect the database and the user. So database management system is the software, and there are multiple database management system available in the market. The most in demand is SQL Server developed by Microsoft, and there are others available also which you can see in the market like Oracle, MySQL and Postgres. Once you learn the SQL language on this database management system, you will be able to work on other three databases as well. It will take 10 to 15 minutes in installation, so I will skip this part. Once you finish this installation, this screen will appear, and here below don't press on the close button. Now we have installed all the components of SQL Server. Now we need to install the studio, which is SQL Server Management Studio, and through this Management Studio we will configure, manage, handle, administer all the other components of the SQL Server. So now I will click here install SSMS and I will be redirected in this page. Now I will scroll down. There are also various versions available of SSMS. You can download any one of them. I will download for SQL Server Management Studio and I click here, and you can see on the top of the screen that it is downloading. Again it will take several minutes, so I will skip this part. Once it is downloaded, I press this open file. Now it is asking me to install this studio. I will click on the install button. It will again take 10 to 15 minutes to install, so I will skip this part. Once the installation is over, you will see this screen, and here you need to restart your computer. So I restart. Now once we install the DBMS in our computer and desktop, now I will type SQL, and you see this first Microsoft SQL Server. I click on it. Because we are opening it first time after installation, it will take minutes, but after that it will work fine. Now when you open the first time the SQL Server Management Studio, you will be asked to connect it to the server. Now we are going to connect our database with the server. So I will press the connect button, and this is our server name. I will press connect. Now here we have DBMS installed in our desktop, and we don't have the database right now because we have the dummy database. If I click on this plus sign, you see that we have the dummy database. It's a dummy database which has come pre-installed with the DBMS. Now we have learned what is SQL Server, the different types of DBMS available in the market, why we have chosen SQL Server over other DBMS software, and finally we have installed DBMS in our laptop. Now in my next video we will learn some of the basic syntax of SQL. Now if you find this video useful, subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon and I will see you in my next video.